It was a warm one yesterday. We topped out at 71 degrees here throughout the UP. Temperatures in the morning, though, still relatively mild into those low 40s, so about a good 10 degrees above normal. Nowhere near the record of 89 or 9 degrees, and we're already up to 14 hours and 10 minutes of daylight. Unfortunately today, though, the weather was quite a different story. Temperatures really began to plummet as we introduced those clouds and rain, especially towards the western UP. Big nosedive. You can see 37 degrees in Ontonagon, 38 in Houghton. A little bit milder as you make your way towards the east, but still cool off compared to what we saw back on your Tuesday. 52 in Marquette, 54 in Escanaba, 62 in Iron Mountain. Looking at those winds mostly coming out of an easterly direction between 5 to 15 miles per hour. 5 in Marquette out of the northeast, 11 in Munising, 5 out of the southeast in Iron Mountain. And with these winds mostly coming out of the north eventually, that's going to allow for more colder air to settle into the area. Main concern because of that shift in those winds will be especially towards the western half of the UP, with Marquette being the dividing line right now for this storm when it comes to liquid rain and snow and ice. Will pretty much be western UP with that ice. We could see accumulations reaching up to 1/4 of an inch of ice between tonight going into tomorrow. Keep that in mind to slow down on those roads. We could also see some snow beginning to develop as well throughout your Thursday. Now going into tomorrow night, we will finally begin to see the weather going for the better as the storm finally begins to retreat towards the northeast. Sunshine will begin to reemerge on Friday, lingering into your Saturday, and then by Sunday we go back to another storm. Unfortunately, this one though could last a little bit longer than the one we're seeing right now, and this one could start off as rain, eventually change over to snow within a matter of 48 hours. But let's look at the now. The now, we are dealing with a winter weather advisory. It went into effect just earlier this evening at 7 p.m., continues until 1 p.m. tomorrow afternoon, and like I previously mentioned, it's pretty much because of the ice. The ice is really the main thing to look out of this storm, especially as you go further towards the west from Marquette. You can see throughout the entire Keweenaw Peninsula going into Ontonagon and Ironwood. It's all about that ice going into tomorrow as this cold front pushes its way through the state of Michigan. That's going to allow for more colder air to come into the area. We'll see a little bit more of those accumulations of that freezing rain, but it's also possible we could see some snow developing with these temperatures pretty much hovering around the freezing mark. You can see Marquette, pretty much the dividing line, snow in the blue, especially as we get deeper into your Thursday. Clouds begin to exit as we push into your Friday and going into your Saturday. It's looking to be a quiet day. Do take advantage of that if you really have to, because it is going to be a nasty one starting on Sunday, and it's going to continue all the way through Tuesday. So really go outside, enjoy the fresh air out there, take care of those errands, because Sunday is looking to be a dreary one. Going into tonight though, 39 degrees, western ice and eastern rain is the theme when it comes to this storm. Winds out of the northwest at 5 to 15 miles per hour. When it comes to that rain though, some areas could receive some heavier downpours. Just remember that runoff will go into those streams and rivers that could produce some flooding. So just remember, turn around, don't drown. Temperatures are going to be in those 30s for tomorrow, but with those winds coming out of the northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour, it's going to make it feel around upper 20s to low 30s. So make sure to have that rain jacket with you, but also dress up in some layers throughout your Thursday. Going into your day planner a little more closely for your Thursday, you can see sunrise occurring at 6:42 a.m. and it's just going to be freezing rain more early in the morning, eventually becoming pure rain by the afternoon, and eventually some lingering showers early on in your Thursday night. By Friday morning, we will wake up with some sunshine. That's going to continue through your Saturday, but temperatures are going to maintain themselves well below average for the next 7 days. Rain on Sunday, Monday becoming a switchover, Tuesday finishing off with some light snow flurries.